SCP-2315, aka Mother Always Knows. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2315 is kept in a standard containment locker at Site-17. Personnel are advised never to answer SCP-2315 except as required for testing. All calls received by SCP-2315 must be logged and reported to MTF Upsilon on -3, the phone company, immediately for an attempt to trace the call. All personnel who report a call must also report their age, location, of their mother, and status of relations with her. Note from Principal Researcher Perry. Given the events of prior calls, pinpointing the source of the call is considered the top priority when SCP-2315 undergoes testing. Do not test SCP-2315 without informing MTF Upsilon -3. Description: SCP-2315 is a factory standard iPhone 6 with no noticeable marks on the exterior or interior of the object. The phone does not have a lock code nor password. SCP-2315 operates normally until a room with a single subject below the age of 30 whose biological mother is still alive. When these requirements are met, the phone will ring displaying a caller identification of mother. When answered, a voice designated SCP-2315-1 can be heard on the phone. Subjects describe SCP-2315 as the voice of their mother and can converse freely with it. Triangulation methods have reduced the target range of the source of the phone call, while somewhere within 1 kilometer of the subject's biological mother, but all attempts at pinpointing the call from there have failed to date. Subjects who met the above criteria at later dates will continue to receive calls from SCP-2315-1 at a rate of one per day. Subjects report feeling increasingly uneasy with each successive call. The general pattern of phone calls are as follows. The first call is uneventful, although subject reports SCP-2315-1 as disapproving but still supportive. During the second call, SCP-2315-1 talks about topics that distress the subject. Subjects report that it becomes increasingly more hostile throughout the call. SCP-2315-1 is both extremely hostile towards the subject and proclaiming its love and support for subject during the third call. Common events include yelling, screaming, and requests for dangerous activities from the subject until the subject either hangs up or expires. The third call has been recorded as capable of continuing for hours without rest. Addendum: Experiment log redacted. D-135 was instructed to enter an empty containment cell holding SCP-2315 on a table and await further instruction. Microphones throughout the cell were used to record the call. Day 1. Researcher Dr. Perry. Subject D-135. Begin. Log. What the? The phone's ringing, and it says mother. Answer the phone, D-135. Hello? Thomas? Thomas, is that really you? Mom? Oh, Thomas, that is you. Oh, I never thought I'd hear your voice again after they took you from prison. Me neither, Mom. I never thought I missed your voice so much. Neither did I, Thomas. You never listened to me when you were around, huh? Oh, you heard me? You just had to spend all your time with those people, didn't you? Nothing good was ever going to come from it. Remember me telling you that? they're going to get you in trouble and drop you. You're like yesterday's trash, and you just had to rob that store, didn't you? I know you told me it was an accident. You never meant to. Heard that kind or old man behind the counter, but you did, and your friends bolted, and here you are running away. Bring shame to me and your family. If only you listened to me and stayed away from them, none of this would have happened. It's all right that you didn't have a proper job. We'd have taken care of each other until you did. But now I've got to think just how lonely it is without you every day. No, Mom, please. I know things look bad, but I made a deal, Mom. I'll be getting out in a month. I can come by and take care of you, and I'll be better. Here, I swear. Really, Tom? What sort of deal? Are you going to escape? No, Mom. It's a legit deal. I'm helping out with a few things for some people. Legit things. I'll be released for good behavior. You better not be lying to me, young man. No, I swear, it's the truth. Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. I'll get your room all prepared and you can be together as a family again. I love you, Thomas. I hope you know that. Please, stay good and don't screw this up. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Good. It's so good to hear your voice again, Thomas. And log. Discussion. D-135 was interviewed for identification to his biological mother and returned to his cell. Agent Washington was dispatched to arrive at D-135's mother's residence and observe if she undergoes any changes or shows awareness regarding the phone call. MTF Upsilon-3 is prepared to track the source of the call, given the expedition, since that it will occur within 1 kilometer of D-135's residence. Day 2. Researcher Dr. Perry. Subject D-135. Begin log. Hello? Thomas, is that you? Yeah, Mom. Is everything all right? Well, there is a nice gentleman here. He says he's from something called the SCP Foundation. We've been talking. I have to ask you something, Thomas. Please don't lie to Mother. No, of course not, Mom. What is it? Are you D class? Yeah, Mom. I served the SCP Foundation for a month, and they let me go. No, Thomas, no. How could you do this? Don't you know what happens to D class at the end of the month? They let us go. You're always so stupid, young man. They kill you. What they said. I know what they tell you. Do you think they really let you go after seeing all the things you're exposed to? If they didn't kill you, you'll probably spread out extra eyes, or get eaten by some spider, or grow a creepy mask instead of a proper face. And then where are you? Mom, no, they just want me to answer these calls. I'll be fine. Oh, you say that now. Well, you don't know better. Agent Washington and I have been talking, Thomas. Once this little test is done, you're going to expose. They're going to expose you to some medical disease, and then have you explore some derelict cruise ship. There's no coming home after you've turned into some clockwork beast. Mechanical what? You have no idea what they're capable of, Thomas. I do. We've been talking. They've got aliens, monsters, world-destroying machines, and they take prisoners like you and feed you to these monsters to figure out how exactly they work. You're doomed listening to those doctors in their white coats. Who is watching you, Perry? You, Dr. Perry? Yeah, I think so. Mom, how'd you know that? I'm your mother, Thomas. I know. Just leave things to me. I'll get you out there. You're going to be fine. Do not trust those people. Thomas, do you hear me? I hear you. Good. For once your life depends on it. And long. Discussion. Agent Washington confirms that he was with D-135's mother during the call, but he did not call anyone nor exhibit any atypical behavior indicating a call. He further denied discussing the Foundation with her. Given the fact that the call uses facts about the Foundation, priority has been placed to trace the call. All traces have failed. The possibility that Agent Washington is being untruthful about his role in D-135's mother's activity is considered. A second detail is dispatched to confirm the observe and record D-135's mother and collaborate his story. Agent Washington was instructed to return to Site 17 the next day. D-135 was hostile to being returned to his cell and has been escorted under sedation. He is to be isolated and watched until tomorrow. Priority given to call tracing. This may be a breach in process. Site director redacted. Day 3. Researcher Dr. Perry. Subject D-135. Begin long. Hi, Mom. Yes, Thomas, dear. It's your mother. They drugged me and kept a guard posted outside my cell last night, Mom. I know, dear. They know you know the truth. What am I going to do, Mom? Well, I was able to speak more to Agent Washington last night, and he told me about the object that contained in the cell next to the one you're presently in. You need to cause the object next door to breach. You will be able to escape when they try to contain the breach. Okay, Mom. How am I supposed to do that? It feeds on blood, Thomas. You're going to have to bleed for it, and it will come for you. Can you do that for me, Thomas? But how am I going to bleed, Mom? Scratch your arm on the corner of the table in this room. Then bite deeper into the scratch it to open yourself up. It's going to hurt. But you have to be brave for your mother. Can you do this for me? Okay, that sounds completely crazy, Mom. Why am I doing this? Oh, Thomas, you're doing this because you've made bad decision after bad decision your entire life. You couldn't complete a school. You couldn't get a job. You had to return to a life. You had to return a life to a life of crime. And you were too stupid to get caught. But that was it crazy enough for you? Now, was it, Thomas? No. Then you had to go and jump on the first insane idea to come along. Don't you remember how plastic that recruiter looked? How they corralled you into that room? You even saw that weird necklace that one man was wearing. Even everything looked wrong to you. But no, you jumped that. You couldn't listen to your dear mother at any time other. But could you listen to that doctor with the too wide grin? I only wanted what's best for you for your entire life, and you could only listen to negligent predators who want nothing more than to harm you and in ways you can't even imagine. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you, Mom. I love you too, Mom. Too, Thomas. And that's why you're going to believe what next door. With the object next door now. Draw a pentagram on the wall with your blood. I'll tell you what to write. And log. Discussion. D-135 proceeded to open a vein in his left arm and began painting his blood on the containment cell wall, attempting to draw a pentagram with redacted. With his right hand, he kept SCP-2315 close to his ear. D-135 cried and continued to draw for 5 minutes. 32 seconds before collapsing from blood loss. Guards and paramedics entered who stabilized D-135, having to escort him to the infirmary while retrieving SCP-2315. Agent Washington informed researchers that he provided his phone number to D-135's mother, and she called him the night previous to the events of Day 3. He reports that the call was specifically about D-135's history and how his mother misses him. Agent Washington reports never mentioning items in containment with the E-135's mother. Agent Washington's call were examined and revealed a 20-minute call between him and D-135's mother. Transcripts of the call were corrupted and could not be reconstructed. Agent Washington has been placed under surveillance pending investigation of breach of disclosure agreements. The covert surveillance team reports that D-135's mother was at her residence on the phone during the call of Day 3. She appeared to be relaxed and unstressed. Unexplained audio interference prevented recording of D-135's mother. MTF Upsilon 13 was unable to pinpoint the source of the call to SCP-2315, but was able to reduce the area within 300 meters of D-135's mother's residence. Researchers note that room on the other side of the wall, one which D-135 drew, held supplies for conferences and seminars, tables, chairs, production equipment, and was not used for containment. The room was empty, and its contents were examined for diverse characteristics. In addition to standard supplies, a blister containing half of an Apple 8 processor, and 40 milliliters of etheric redacted was found on the opposite side of the wall next to SCP-2315's containment locker and D-135's pentagram. Unlike previously held samples of redacted, the material had a characteristic floral scent, which D-135 later identified as his mother's favorite perfume. In the interest of preventing a urine defect, SCP-2315 has been moved to the Euclid wing and the conference storage room emptied until further notice. Incident number 2315-D. Subject: Agent Washington. Objects involved: SCP-2315. Summary: Agent Washington made an unauthorized entry to SCP-2315's temporary containment chamber. Automatic surveillance equipment recorded Agent Washington grabbing SCP-2315 with a ring and answer the call. The following conversation was recorded. Begin log. Hello there. Russian, is that you? It's your mother. You're not my mother. Russian, what kind of greeting is that? Listen, I know you were Mrs. Hens when you were calling him. I was there. She never called when he picked up. I never told her anything about the Foundation, but somehow you know all about us. I don't know how you keep managing to keep up of this plausible deniability. Why people's real mom just might be calling, but I know that's not what's happening. So you can't just drop this mother game and talk to me straight. You are not my mother. Well, you certainly ain't no son of mine, because I taught my kids proper respect growing up. What Foundation? You always told me you got a job with the feds. Is the truth coming out now? Are you ready to stop lying to me, or did you get too chummy with that Mexican hitman? What? I never talked about him. Oh, but that sort of thing is clear here on my boy's face when he comes home for Christmas. Silence you made you so jumpy. I knew you were up to no good. Mother always knows, Roshan. You can't keep secrets from me. Information transfer, visual network anomalous. Oh no, I'm not letting you withdraw. Oh, Roshan, you're a grown man. No hiding in the cup or resigning your multiplication tables anymore. We're having a conversation, and you're going to respond to me and talk to your mother like a goddamn adult. All knowledge of subject's mother, knowledge of mother's whereabouts, knowledge of environment, secrets held by each party. All information requires the prior proximity of an appropriate transmitter and receiver, whether by sight, sound, radio networks, or anomalous. I don't believe it. You are just going to pretend you're 7 again and hide in the cupboard. Lies and secrets you just keep going on, don't they? When are you going to grow up, Roshan? No, Mom. You're just getting knowledge from everyone near the phone or near their mother somehow. But why? Are you an info war or something? Why did you make Thomas draw that pentagram? Is this all just a ploy to get us to summon something, or did you just want to make us feel bad? Is that why you lied about killing the D-class and all? Infovore, feel bad, pentagram. Did you just call me the devil, darling? No. What kind of son calls their own mother? They're the devil. Oh, Roshan, my lovely little boy. Do you know what you're doing to your mother? You're not my mother, because I do. Discussion. Agent Washington turned himself immediately after the encounter with SCP-2315, accepting an official reprimand and requesting psychological counseling. Further investigation cleared of him of any wrongdoing with regards to his performance during the testing with D-135. Additional commentary. D-135, his mother was diagnosed with cerebral mental approximately 10 months after his testing with SCP-2315. Surgery was unsuccessful in removing the tumor. The tumor demonstrated RF transmission along 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, Bluetooth V.0, A GPS is an NFC protocols. Agent Washington's mother that has been placed under medical watch. Dr. Perry.